Did you know that some of the most powerful forces in Hollywood today aren't coming from Los Angeles, but from across the Atlantic? In this video, we're exploring how Europe and the UK are reshaping the future of Hollywood in 2025, one star and one story at a time. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on global entertainment and celebrity trends. Let's get into it. Hollywood has long been considered the heart of the entertainment world, but in 2025, the influence of Europe and the UK is more undeniable than ever. From rising British actors dominating major film franchises to European directors redefining cinematic storytelling, the transatlantic wave is changing the game. These creatives are not only earning awards and recognition, they're reshaping the narrative, adding depth, diversity, and global flair to mainstream entertainment. 10. Joseph Quinn, United Kingdom. Joseph Quinn's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. After stealing the global spotlight with his performance as Eddie Munson in Stranger Things, Joseph proved he wasn't just a fleeting fan favorite. In 2025, he's taking on a darker, more mature role in a psychological thriller, helmed by Denis Villeneuve, a project that's drawing heavy attention from awards committees. With his expressive eyes, magnetic vulnerability, and sheer commitment to his craft, Joseph Quinn is rapidly evolving into a serious contender for long-term Hollywood stardom. 9. Ella Pernell, United Kingdom. Ella Pernell started out young, with early appearances in films like Never Let Me Go and Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. But it was Yellow Jackets that showcased her raw emotional power and screen dominance. In 2025, she's diversifying her roles, leading a post-apocalyptic Netflix film and voicing a major animated heroine. What sets Ella apart is her ability to switch between toughness and tenderness, creating characters that feel both real and unforgettable. She's more than a rising star. She's becoming a fixture in both television and film, balancing indie credibility with blockbuster momentum. 8. Matus Jonz, Belgium. A chameleon of the European acting scene, Matus Jonz is redefining masculinity in Hollywood. Known for his emotionally charged performances in Rust and Bone, The Danish Girl, and The Mustang, Matus has become the go-to actor for directors who want gravitas with nuance. In 2025, he stars in an Apple TV Plus epic that traces the fall of a war-torn European monarchy, playing a tormented ruler who faces betrayal and inner demons. His quiet intensity, bilingual fluency, and refusal to fall into Hollywood cliches give him a unique foothold in American cinema. He's not your standard celebrity. He's the actor's actor, and Hollywood's elite know it. 7. Florence Pugh, United Kingdom. Florence Pugh is reaching new heights in 2025. Already an Oscar nominee and beloved for her standout roles in Midsommar, Little Women, and Black Widow, Florence now balances critical acclaim with box office dominance. This year, she headlines a biographical drama based on a controversial historical figure and returns in a gritty action sequel that's breaking records. Florence blends star power with substance in a way few can. She's adored by directors for her ability to hold the screen with emotional honesty and range. 6. Paul Mescal, Ireland. Paul Mescal's path has been unconventional, but deeply compelling. After turning heads in Normal People, he's become one of the most sought-after Irish actors in the industry. In 2025, he stars as the lead in Gladiator 2, directed by Ridley Scott, a role that could define his career. What's remarkable about Paul is his combination of physicality and vulnerability. He brings a kind of modern heroism to the screen, strong but damaged, stoic but soulful. Whether in art house dramas or epic blockbusters, Paul Mescal infuses every role with a rare emotional truth. His ability to transcend borders, both geographic and emotional, is setting a new standard for leading men in Hollywood. 5. Emma Mackey, France/UK. Emma Mackey exudes elegance, intelligence, and screen charisma in equal measure. With her Franco-British background, she brings a cross-cultural sophistication that directors adore. She first wowed audiences with her complex portrayal of Maeve in Sex Education, but her breakout film, Emily proved she's ready for serious dramatic leads. In 2025, she's taking on roles in a noir thriller and a highly anticipated Agatha Christie adaptation. Her expressive eyes and eloquent delivery give her a timeless quality. She could just as easily have starred alongside Audrey Hepburn in the 1950s as she can lead today's edgiest projects. Emma Mackey is not just rising, she's redefining what it means to be a European star in Hollywood. 4. Barry Kioven, Ireland. Barry Kioven's performances are electric, unsettling, and impossible to forget. From the killing of a sacred deer to the banshees of Inisherin, Barry has become synonymous with characters that linger long after the credits roll. In 2025, he's starring in a genre-defying thriller from Jordan Peele, playing a morally ambiguous anti-hero in a role crafted specifically for him. Directors don't just cast Barry, they build films around his style. His intensity is unfiltered and deeply personal, making him a singular force in cinema. While not a traditional heartthrob, he's a magnet for attention, critical acclaim, and unconventional scripts. His Hollywood ascent proves that originality can be just as powerful as glamour. 3. Jodie Comer, United Kingdom. Jodie Comer might be one of the finest actors working today. Full stop. Her work in Killing Eve wasn't just good TV, it was revolutionary. Jodie has continued to surprise, taking on-stage roles, big-budget dramas, and offbeat films with complete immersion. In 2025, she's at the center of a deeply emotional sci-fi romance that's already being called one of the year's best films. Her mastery of dialects, her commitment to realism, and her command of stillness give her an almost hypnotic screen presence. Jodie Comer isn't climbing the Hollywood ladder, she's building her own, one performance at a time. 2. Callum Turner, United Kingdom. Callum Turner has the look of a classic movie star, but his choices are refreshingly modern. From the capture to Masters of the Air, Turner's understated style has become his signature. In 2025, his performance in Christopher Nolan's latest cerebral thriller is turning heads and winning hearts. There's a sense of calm power in Turner's acting, an ability to hold tension without ever raising his voice. He chooses roles with care, often leaning into complexity over spectacle, which has earned him comparisons to actors like Daniel Day-Lewis in his early days. As audiences grow weary of loud blockbusters and shallow writing, Callum Turner is offering something richer, and Hollywood is hungry for it. 1. Aaron Taylor-Johnson, United Kingdom. In 2025, Aaron Taylor-Johnson is undeniably at the top of the game. Having moved effortlessly between indie hits like Nocturnal Animals and big-budget spectacles like Bullet Train, Aaron has now entered leading man territory. His rumored casting as James Bond is one of the most talked about Hollywood stories of the year. He brings the brooding charm, the physicality, and the emotional depth required for the role, and audiences are already sold. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.